I forgot to give like a, this is like a closer view of the headlights. There we go. From this angle, it looks a little clearer. I gotta clear out this garage. I got too much random stuff. This is from me working on the navigation display screen that I installed the other day. It was so hot in here that I had to actually load stuff in there, take it back to my place in the AC where it's cooler, work on it, then bring it, connect everything, dismantle, connect everything, whatnot, reconnect everything, and then bring it back in here when it was a little cooler at night, and go through the whole process of reassembling. But yeah, again, back to the headlights. From this angle, you get more of what I'm trying to what I'm talking about with the oxidation, where it's a little bit yellow. This view doesn't really give the best view, but this is probably what it looks like when you're looking at the car from a distance. All right, so this is everything it came with. You got the application instructions. You got the pad. Perfect. You got the grids. I gotta start off with the 2000 and then move to the 3000. And then, yeah, there's the oxidation remover after you sand it down. I'm still gonna read the instructions and make sure this one is the same process. It's supposed to be fairly simple and fairly quick. And that's what it's all about too, trying to get things done the best and smartest way. And cost-effective way too, can't forget that. By the way, I'm not sponsored by these guys whatsoever. Again, this is just, and obviously I'm a new channel. This is just me showing the progress and making the strides towards getting this car to the look that I want. All right, so I'm gonna have to open the hood. As you can see, I'm using my spray gun to hold it up because my hinges, I need to replace those. Hold up. So what I'm gonna do is, that'll be for another video. I'm gonna replace these as well as the ones in the trunk. And yeah, see where it goes. That'll be in another video. I'm not gonna do that anytime now. But for sure, these, I'm gonna fix them as well as the trunk ones. Here's another look. There we go. This looks a little more of like what the headlight looks to me in person. As I come towards the front, it looks better. Which, this is not really how it looks in person. But you get the idea. Step back a little bit here so you can get a more dressed back view. Okay. So just to give you an idea how much oxidation I have, I lined up the whites as I did each side. So these are how the headlights look now. Of course, I haven't even begun to sand. I have to rinse it off and then sand. But take a look at this. Yeah, so we got up a decent amount of the oxidation. But still got more work to do. I have to rinse this off and then sand it down, the 2000 and 3000 grit, and then come in with the clear coat after. So I'm just giving you all like get ideas, see how much oxidation it has, and like, and not a step-by-step thing, but just like, you know, an idea of how it looks and what it takes to get to this point. All right. This is how it looks after I ran the 2000 grit. The haziness comes back, that's part of the process. Then you'll see. Stand back again. Not the best view, but this is what I'm working with. It's the tight space in here, so looking at what I got. Here we go. Alright, I gotta go and get some more water. Hit it with the 3000 grit. And then finally let that dry out for a bit, and then alright, I hit it with the 3000. This is how it looks. Still cloudy, but not as. This one that looks good, but once I hit it with that ceramic clay coat, it should look pretty good. But yeah, that's the progress right now after the 3000 sand grit. And I'm gonna let this dry out for like about 30 minutes or so. Make sure it's completely dry, and then I'm gonna hit it with the clear coat and then see what's the final results. It does look a whole lot better. And this is just inside the garage. This is not outside. It looks a whole lot better. However, on the instructions, it does say leave it to dry for about an hour. So I'm gonna leave this, let this dry out for about an hour, and then come back and check on it. But maybe a picture or a video so you can see the after. But what I'll do is I'll turn the car around, because I do have a video from before where you could see how the headlights look from before, and that way you can gauge the difference and see the after. Yeah, as I stand up here and as it cures, it does keep on looking better and better. But it's not perfect, but it definitely does look a whole lot better. Alright, so quick thing to wrap this video up, guys. I just wanted to let you all know that the product is good. It works really well. The only catch is that it works to a certain point. So you still see some level of oxidation. Some level of oxidation. It's a little bit, but you don't really see it when it's overcast. And I was hoping that the sun will be out, but for the past few days, it's been overcast or raining. But I'm still going to give you all a shot of the headlights. It looks better when it's overcast, and you know, everything on camera doesn't give you a full picture view of how it is in person. But it was worth it for the $20 or whatever, 20 something, whatever it was. But it still didn't give me the look that I'm going for. I actually got a better result when I took the car to Walmart, the auto care center or whatever it's called. The one here by me actually does cleaning up the lens. The only catch with that, though, I would say, is that the only catch I would say is that they clean the lens, the headlights really well. It looks really good for like 30-something bucks or something like that, or somewhere around there. The only catch is after a few months, because they don't put the protective coat or whatever it is to protect it from the UV rays. After a few months, it's like you never did anything there. So I'm thinking about possibly, you know, going by Walmart, having them do it, and then put in the protective layer on it to protect it, or get that same product again, because it did a good job, and instead of using my hand to wipe it, to wipe it down, you know, using the different products and whatnot, go Home Depot, rent one of those buffing tools, those machines, and for every layer and every step of the process, use the machine to buff it out, and I'll probably get a way better result. Actually, I might get the result that I get at Walmart. So I'm thinking about one of those two, and then I'll probably give you all a after of how it is, because it looks pretty good right now, but it's not perfect. Like, if you go close up enough to it, you could see a little bit of oxidation, a little bit of yellowing when the sun is out or from an angle. But let me give you all a quick view of how it looks now, and you know, I'll let you be the judge of what the product did. But overall, I know there's other YouTubes channels out there, not to knock anyone, not knocking anyone. They said the product worked really well with them. It does work well for how much it costs. I would say the only thing is that it does a good job, but not as good of a job. So trying to do things on a budget, but not to the point where it looks like it was done on a budget. If you get what I mean.